there's a kind of tech element in the natural fibres, which I thought was a nice thing for me to experiment, because usually it's just a tech fabric, and I really was thinking about how nature and tech kind of complement each other. This season there was a lot of fabric treatment in terms of, say, like on the linen we've got like a real kind of high sheen sort of wax polish on it. There's a lot of the sort of bonded cottons this season which are really quite papery and that we've washed and really scrunched up. So yeah, there's a lot of that thing where, you know, a lot of just like really light cotton shirtings have been coated in rubber, and a lot of the embroideries are based on kind of faux leather, laser cutouts and things like that. Yeah, I mean it's just a lot of like nature versus tech. I mean, we looked at the space primarily for the scale, because we really wanted to have something that, you know, people walked into and kind of were sort of taken aback by the scale of, I guess, our set, the scale of like it in that place, and just I think that contrast of, again, tech, which is all concrete pillars, clean, versus that cutaway section, which is really raw and beautiful, and like, you know, that whole nature thing kind of in a really clean element is something I really love. I mean, a lot of the embroidery was done probably first, just because we need to submit it like weeks before to get it completed on time. But there was a lot of this kind of goth glam stuff that happened first, because it was sort of a continuation from last season and kind of an extension to it, and so that happened first only because the fabrics were there first, and so I was like, let's just roll with what is available and then be led by what fabrics kind of arrive on time. A little bit. I mean, I kind of like that there's a story, like, and there's a thread kind of going through each collection, which means that, you know, you can pull pieces back from previous collections and wear them back with things from a current season. So it's not, so that was last season, that, you know, this is now, whatever. It's more like you're creating a wardrobe of pieces that work together. So I think it just happens that a lot of them look very similar, but I think it's interesting once, like, you know, you try like one dress on one girl and you just go, it just doesn't suit her, no matter what, even though she's got the same body, the same colourings, the same sort of features. It is a lot about a natural sort of personality that kind of comes through in how they wear it. And so the same outfit just sometimes doesn't work on the same girl. I mean, it's interesting. Every look so far is quite. It's almost being customized to the personality of the girl that we're showing, like, the look on, and so, you know, we just had Eliza in and we put her in something really quite dark and a bit more sinister. And she's walked, I think, the last 3 shows for us, and in each of those 3 shows she's been in something really pretty and feminine. So it was kind of nice to see a bit more of a twist on her personality and how she could kind of transform into it.